I correct in saying Romain? Am I getting that? Does that sound good?
No.
Okay, how do you like to say it? Because I'm about to give him a really nice
Romain.
Romain Grosjean.
Yeah. Say like
Romain
Grosjean.
Grosjean.
Well, here in Indiana, buddy.
Romain Grosjean.
You're Romain.
Romain Grosjean.
Romain Grosjean.
Romain Grosjean, get over here, man.
At least it's not Grosjean. I got that.
Now, we usually...
Romain like the lettuce. They put an E as a remove, just like the lettuce, we remove the E at the end. That's fine. Good enough.
We typically end these interviews by our actor friend Drew Powell asking, go ahead.
Okay, so who plays you in the movie? There's a movie about your life. Who's the actor?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
I think
Thank
the
you.
answer is obvious. The late Paul Newman. Now, it's going to be tough.
Oh, yeah.
Look at those blue eyes.
Yeah. I can see Paul Newman. That's a big compliment.
Okay.
I would say I was going to say Gerard Depardieu, but I don't think he could fit in the car.
They'll be cutting some weight.
Amazing actor, though.
He is amazing.
No smoking in the car.
Yeah, that's right.
I like Paul Newman. I'd go with
that's
that.
a good choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Mr. Newman used to be at the track all the time.
Yeah. Did you ever see him out here?
I did.
Yeah.
And one of the greatest moments of my life, I was talking with a friend of mine who was a friend of his, and he used to love listening to our silly race songs about the Indy 500, all those dumb songs we do.
Yeah, sure.
He thought they were hilarious. So,
Brilliant.
And Paul and I are both from Shaker Heights. That's where everything ends. No other comparison. Welcome to Indianapolis. Welcome to the Indianapolis 500. Great to see you. Thanks for taking the time to talk to us. Where do you stand with respect to your size with the other guys? Are you like right in the middle, average size?
I'm actually quite tall. 5'11", 180 centimeters. So I'm quite tall, but I'm just better than them.
Yeah. So you can see over the dash.
Yeah.
I get
Exactly.
that. I'm quite tall, but the good thing with the IndyCar, the cars are designed in a way that you've got quite a bit of room. So they're comfy enough for 500 miles.
Yeah.
And what is your first language?
French.
Does someone talk to you during the race in French, or is everybody speaking English?
98% of the time we speak English, but my engineer is French. So when we want to talk strategy and have the other team not to understand what we're saying, we go to French.
So does he begin every phrase by going, ha, ha, ha?
Voilà. So the situation is very much now that we need to save fuel on tire. And after we see where we are.
Wow.
I think you're playing yourself in the movie. That's pretty darn good.
Do you dream in French?
I dream in both languages, English and French.
When you dream about ladies, English or French?
I'm married for like 11 years, but
English.
I only dream about one. One girl.
Good answer.
Nice save.
Can we get that on a loop so he can play that back?
Send it to me.
Exactly.
I can save your life right here. Watch this. In the movie, who plays your wife?
Oh man, sleeper subject.
Yep.
So when I met my wife, she's a small brunette. I told her that one of the most beautiful girl I knew was a tall blonde girl, an actress. And just like, that could be my phantasm. Whatever, fantastic. And we go to that restaurant where you sit at a counter, and I'm sitting, and the seat next to me is free. And who comes and show up and sit next to me?
No way.
That actress. I know my wife get the elbow in and say, "Hey, you can tell her now." I was like, you know what? In real life, not as good as you.
Nice play.
When you tell people you're a race car driver that don't know you, they go, right. Do they believe it?
Well, he's famous now.
Everybody knows it from the Phoenix. Everybody knows it now.
Yeah, but sometimes my kids were like, "Yeah, my dad drives Formula One," and the other kids were like, "No." And then after show up, it was like, "Oh my God!" I was like, yeah.
Do your kids think you're like super? I mean, I know my experience. My kids think I'm very normal and not that cool. Like they can see you on TV and the things you do, climbing out of the fire, all that. How cool do your kids think you are?
It's hard to say. I think they grew up in that environment where people want to picture with you in the street and they kind of ask questions and they're like, no, I just think that is cool because they race cars. I don't really know what they understand or not. We're trying to keep them working hard and explain to them that life that we live is not the normal life, that dads normally cannot spend like 4 months in the winter at home and that you have a job and yes, sometimes I'm away for a long time, but also sometimes I'm home for a long time. So we're just trying to tell them that they need to work hard.
Once again, that sounds exactly like the number of times acting in pro sports, like my friends that are pro sports, it's exactly what you just said, and it's weird. And like my son he would come to see me at work, and he was in the bat cave, but all he cared about was going to get the snacks at the craft service, like that's kids, they get free soda.
Do you ski?
I do.
All right.
Ooh, from Switzerland?
My grandfather was vice world champion of skiing.
Whoa.
1950. So
That's a big deal.
I was born on ski. That was actually my first sport.
Wow.
Whoa.
What's your favorite place to ski?
I love the Alps in Europe, France and Switzerland and Italy. But my grandfather was vice world champion in Aspen, 1950. So I've always dreamed of going skiing in Aspen.
Have you ever been there?
No, 2020 I could not because I got the accident. 2021 I got the surgery. 2022 we moved to Miami. So I'm hoping that by 2023, this year at the end of the year, I'm going skiing in Aspen.
All right.
Nice.
We'll hope to see you in the slopes.
The newer hobby though is flying, right?
Yes.
Does that translate? Is that an outlet, or does that any translation between the flying and the driving, or is it just I get to get home faster because I can fly my own plane?
You can go home faster because you can fly your own plane. You go home whenever you want and you go wherever you want.
That's brilliant.
The beauty of it. It's very similar. So I did everything very very quickly, but honestly, it wasn't such. The flying the plane was the easy part because it's like driving a car. You feel how it moves, and multitasking and the dash and the yoke was kind of the easy part. Communication was tougher. There's a lot that you need to learn in terms of memorizing thing, but
You can't speak to the tower in French. That doesn't work like with your engineer.
Sometimes the waypoint is hard because
Sure.
they're weird names and like you pronounce it the thing you should pronounce it like, and then like what do you do? Like the golf club, start playing golf. So I say, hey, can I have some titlice? Look at me and say, what? Oh, titlice. I say, yeah, titlice.
Titlice.
Wow, pit lice.
Titlice.
I met her in college. Wow, that was
That
awful.
one, yeah, I remember.
Wow, so sorry. What a
great.
great pleasure speaking to you.
Yeah, man.
Do you ever get to drive for DHL in one of their trucks?
You know what? It's something I asked to do because I think it would be quite cool to do a day in a.
Yeah, we do a pit stop where you pull in and that'd be cool.
Yeah,
for
change the
race
tires.
fans, and you bring them the delivery, the package.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
As long as speeding ticket okay that day. I want to.
You got a budget for that. Yeah.
Okay, real quick, how are you going to win the race?
By finishing first.
Good.
Boom.
We're done.
Set it up.
Romain,
Knock it
so
down.
nice to meet you, sir. Thank you.
Great to meet you, bro.